and speak, okay? Perfect. All right, I'm gonna change the view because I like to see everybody. Awesome. All right, we're gonna give people 2 more minutes. How many of you have a chicken list or ever heard of a chicken list? Drop a me in the comments. If you have a chicken list or if you've heard of a chicken list, drop a me. Let me check these out. All right. Perfect. All right, so give me a reaction if you have never heard of the term chicken list. You like chicken who, sis? Chicken what? Okay, so I got Michelle saying, "Nah, I don't know what a chicken list is." What in the world is a chicken list? Got it. Miss Sandra, duh. Okay. So for those of you that are not familiar with the term, I got a lot of people that's like, girl, what you talking about? Chicken? I eat that. I don't put that on a list unless it's a grocery list. Got it. So your chicken list is basically the list of people that you have a little bit of, I want to say like trepidation with talking to. You like, ooh, I don't know if I could talk to them. I don't know how to approach them. You a little bit more like a little nervous, right? You're a little fearful when it comes to speaking to those people. Drop a one in the chat if you have a person that you like. I wanna approach them, but I'm not sure. Like I'm a little nervous about talking to them. Okay, Lysandra says me. Lysandra says yeah, makes sense. One, got you. All right. Who else? Who else has a person they're like, or and it doesn't have to be a specific individual that you know. It could be a type of person, right? Like you may say, I don't know if I can approach an attorney about the business or about the products. I don't know if I'm comfortable yet with talking to another business owner. All right, so I got some ones coming. So there are some people you're a little bit apprehensive about speaking with. Got it. Okay. Okay. Listen, that's perfectly normal. When I started, I had a chicken list. Can I be honest with y'all? A lot of the people on my chicken list were my family. Yeah. A lot of the people that were on my chicken list were my cousins and my auntie. And one of my cousins, in particular, she is the vice president of some like branding department in MasterCard, right? She's like a guru. And I was so nervous about talking to her about the business. And people like her friends. To me, they were intimidating because I felt like they were already high to do. And how would I approach them? A lot of that was because I had doubts in myself to be able to approach a person like that. I want you, if you are that person, you got a lot of ones on here, you're that person, that is going to require you to be confident in yourself and to be confident in what you have. So it starts with the mindset. Secondly, it's going to take practice. So you're going to have to get comfortable speaking with a lot of different people. The more you speak to people, the more easy you're going to find the conversation and you won't be intimidated by anyone. Because listen, I've seen some rap results and I'm like, baby, I don't care if you're the president. Barack Obama needs some greens. Like everybody needs some greens. Michelle Obama could use a rap. Okay. Okay. First lady could use a rap. And I want to be the one. Can you imagine that? I want to be the one to rap the first lady. Like I will forever first lady. Yes. Can drop a one in the chat. You like, listen, baby, let me tell you something. If I get the chance to put one of these raps, listen, I'm all for it. And you get to that position when you are so confident in the products, you have results, you've seen other people results. Listen, can't nobody tell me the greens don't work. Can't nobody tell me the wrap don't work. I'm sorry. I apologize that your body doesn't take to our amazing products, because it's not the products. It's you. Maybe you need a cleanse. Maybe you need to detox some stuff so that your body can actually absorb all this good stuff. Okay. So it's that perspective that I want you guys to walk into every conversation with. Know that you are the person, right? There was a training, a mastermind class that I was on, and one of the first questions was, do you think you're the person? Do you think you're the person to set people free? Do you think you're the person to help someone identify their needs and give them a solution? Do you think you're that person? Do you want to be that person? Are you that person? So start walking in that. Claim it. No, I'm the person. Listen, I'm telling y'all right now, the day I see Michelle Obama, I'm like, girl, let me tell you about this raps. Girl, let me tell you, because I got a whole catalog of bomb results of all shapes and sizes, so I know it work. Okay? Let me talk to you about this. So I want everyone on here to walk into every conversation with that mindset, because you have evidence. So I need you guys to write that down. I have evidence. I have proof. It's easy for a person to refute your opinion. But when I have a catalog, yes, Miss Sandra, you're that person. When I have a catalog of evidence, it's going to be hard for you to convince me otherwise. So that's the first part of this workshop, is really owning the fact that you are the person and that we have evidence. We have evidence that the products work. Not only are they clinically proven, but we've put them on bodies. We've seen how they've worked with different types of people. So go into every conversation with that confidence. Okay? Y'all tracking? Give me some thumbs up. Give me some something. I need to know. Okay, good. Thank you, Keisha, for that thumbs up. I saw you, girl. All right, so let's start this training, and this is where your notes are going to come in from. I want to talk about the complete sales cycle. Thank you, Miss Y, for the thumbs up. Appreciate you. The first part is the introduction. How many of you are comfortable with introducing yourself and your business? Thank you, Michelle, for the thumbs up. To someone. How are you comfortable with just walking up to someone and introducing yourself? Okay. I got some right. Let's try to say not me. Are you more comfortable getting in somebody's DM? Okay, Diamond said very comfortable. I love people. Perfect. Amani said not too much, but I'll do it. Perfect.
Yes. Yes, I'm comfortable in getting in somebody's like DMing or texting somebody, but walking up to them and talking, nah, that I'm kind of shy.
You kind of shy with that. Got you. Okay. All right. So that's the first part of the sales cycle, is to actually introduce yourself. Like, who are you? Right? So that's something that I want you guys to think about. It's who you are, what it is that you do, and how can you benefit someone else. Right? So when I think about who I am, I'm Shakema. I am a financial analyst. I'm also a mom, and I have a health and wellness business that has changed people's lives. Like, I've seen it. So I know who I am. So when I'm introducing myself, that's exactly how I come, because I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I do. And I want to know how I can help you with whatever you have. If it's a weight loss problem, if it's you just need health, or it's a gut health problem, you bloating, if the edges, because we was in long hair don't care season, and sometimes the weave is snatch your edges. You look snatched, but your edges is snatched too. And you may need some help getting that back. I can help you. Right? If you're saying, listen, I don't necessarily need to lose weight. I want to gain weight. I want to build muscle. I can help you. You got stress. I can help you with that too. So it's really identifying who it is that you are and what you bring to the table. Got it? So that's the introduction, is the first part we're going to work on. The second part, when dealing with a person, we're going to work on qualifying if they're the right person for us. Does that make sense? Y'all tracking with me? So we got introduction, that's the first step of the sales cycle, and then the second step of the sales cycle is qualifying. When you qualify your prospect, so they can be a prospective customer, they can also be a prospective business partner. There's questions that you're going to want to answer. So the first question is, does this prospect need what I'm selling? That's the first question that you want to answer. Do you need what I'm selling? The second question, and y'all let me know if I'm moving too fast. The second question that you want to answer is, can the prospect use what I'm selling? Right? So we got the first question is, does the prospect need what I'm selling? The second question is, can the prospect use what I'm selling? That's our product and our business. Same mindset, same concept. The third question is, can they afford what I'm selling? And if you can't afford it, that's you already moved into the you need this business box. But you want to know that. Does the person want the product? That's the last question. So in qualifying your customers, you want to make sure that you have the answers to these questions, because that's going to make your presentation, which is step 3, easier. Y'all tracking? So I'm laying out the framework so that we can actually get into the interactive part, okay? Now, when you're qualifying a person, it just comes from, the fourth question is, does the person want what I'm selling? You got that? Okay, cool. So qualifying your prospect is the second part of the sales process. What was the first 2 questions? The first 2 questions, does the prospect need what I'm selling? That's the first question. Thank you, Rose. Can the prospect use what I'm selling? Can they afford what I'm selling? And do they want what I'm selling? You want to make sure that you're getting the answer to those 4 questions. The third part of the sales cycle is the actual presentation. Now, the presentation is going to look different depending on the mode of communication, right? You can invite them to an opportunity. That's a presentation. You can be having a conversation with them, and your position is, hey, let me talk to you about our 30-day drop. That's a presentation. Going into the product and having a conversation, going into the business, talking about the business, that is the presentation. So that's the third part. And the last part, which is the part that we all want to, and sometimes we rush the process to get to the last part, is the close. So y'all got me? The first part is the introduction. When you're introducing yourself to a prospect, you want to have down packed who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. The second part of the sales cycle is qualifying them, qualifying the person that you're speaking to. The third part is the presentation, talking to them about if it's the business or presenting the products or the solution to them. And the last part, the fourth step, is the close. Now, the close, we want the close, and sometimes we rush it, and you leave money on the table. So I want us to pay very close attention to how we close. So when you're closing, that's getting the sale and getting referrals. Do not walk away from a conversation if you don't have at least 2 to 5 names. You're not done. Does that make sense? Y'all tracking? Can I get some thumbs up? Let me get some fire, something. Let me know. Y'all following me. Okay, Michelle, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Perfect. Thank you, Erica. Okay. So Y'all got that down? All right, so now we're gonna move, now that we have the framework, now we're gonna actually have the conversation. So I need someone to volunteer. Take yourself off of mute. If you just hopped on and you missed the first part where I asked if you had a person on you missed step 3. Imani, hold on, let me go to step 3. The question 3 or step 3? Oh, thank you, Rose. Rose, I love it. I need someone to take themselves off mute and we're gonna have a little role play. And be mindful, I need y'all to come into the room because the goal is for everyone. Everyone to use it. All right. So, Miss Sandra, you took yourself off of mute. That means you volunteering.
Hey, I'm stepping up to the plate.
Come on. Y'all show Miss Sandra some love for coming, stepping up to the plate.
Hey, get my
Showing the
homies to
initiative.
get you to give me some correction. My homies to
Yes.
help me.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I could bring you in. All right, Miss Sandra. So the first part, and listen, she went first, but I want y'all to understand, everybody got to go. Everyone has to go because this season, the more people you speak to, the more comfortable you will be with speaking. Even, and this is the perfect place to make mistakes. The perfect place. So I'm going to set a timer, Miss Sandra, and we're going to work on how to introduce yourself in 30 seconds because that's all you need. If you can't introduce yourself in 30 seconds, you're talking too much. Y'all tracking? Y'all got me? Okay. So we call this a quote unquote elevator pitch, but that sounds too weird. So it's just a conversation. All right, Miss Sandra. So I'm gonna set the scene for you.
Okay.
We in Panera Bread. Actually, I'm lying. We're not in Panera Bread. We in Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh. Dunkin' Donuts.
So, yes. So in the introduction, these are the things that I want you guys to pay attention to. You have to pay attention to detail. Every detail matters. So if we're in Dunkin' Donuts and I'm in front of you, we already ordered. I'm waiting on a medium-sized caramel latte. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know me, but we're in Dunkin' Donuts and I'm waiting on my medium-sized caramel latte.
All right.
Introduce to me.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I'm Sandra. What's your name?
Hi, Sandra. Shakema.
Nice to meet you. I noticed that you ordered a medium caramel latte. Sounds good, huh? One of your
Yeah,
favorites?
definitely is. My day don't go right if I don't have my latte. Okay.
Oh, right. But check out that label there, the calories, the carbs. What if I could tell you about a product that's just as good with less carbs and definitely less money for what you pay for this one cup? Would you be interested? Are you open to hear the information?
You had me at less calories. Because usually when things are less calories, that mean they nasty. You sure I'ma like this? Because less calories usually be disgusting.
Well, let me tell you this. We all have a personal preference taste, and everything takes some time to get used to. But the question to ask is that high calories in that one drink worth you doing a double take when you try to figure out if you want that pair of skinny jeans for the summer?
All right. That I may be open to it.
Hmm. How do I feel? Um, I feel good that I took a chance with with putting myself out there.
Mhm.
Definitely some good constructive feedback.
Okay.
Definitely, I can handle that. Thank you.
Okay. So you were very good because you identified the fact that I like coffee. So that was your introduction right there. You identified the fact that I like coffee. What I want you to focus on is the part where you said, well, everyone, it depends. You know, everybody's taste is different, but I want you to focus on the fact that this coffee gonna make you fat. I want you to always be confident. Don't give me a reason to doubt. Don't ever give a person a reason to doubt that your product is the right product. So when you're having this conversation and you introduce yourself, tell them why. Like, why you did a good job with that. It's a coffee that will taste just as good and it's less expensive than what I would pay for my latte. But you never told me how to get in contact with you. We never had the conversation. You never asked me for my information, anything like that. So when we're having a conversation, right? I'll say, let's say you were ordering the latte, right? I'm gonna take yourself off mute and I'm gonna be the one that's introducing myself to you.
Okay. All
I
right.
noticed
So
you I noticed you ordered a a latte, a skinny latte. Do you order that often?
yeah, at least once every 2 weeks. Yeah, it's my coffee, my drink of choice.
Your drink of choice. I'm trying to figure out what kind of coffee like that actually works with me. What makes you interested in the mocha latte?
I like the taste of the mocha and the latte to kind of give me I don't know, a different version of my regular coffee at home.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you come here a lot to get coffee, or would you prefer to get coffee at home? Would that make a difference? Because I'm always on the go, so I need coffee to be like quick. So that's why I'm always here, giving my money away.
I need mine to be accessibly for the on the go, at home and on the go.
I totally. You a busy person. What do you do exactly?
I am a stay-home mom. I'm retired now.
Oh, okay. That's amazing. I love that for you. Well, you know what's so interesting? I'm not really, I never really got into the coffee thing until I actually had this one coffee a girlfriend told me about, and unfortunately I ran out. So now I'm in here. But I bet you I'm gonna go and rack up on that coffee. I think you'd probably be interested in it. It's
Hmm.
kind of like a mocha too, but it is less calories. So we're gonna deal with this, but I'm definitely waiting for something better to come in. Okay.
um. Okay. Sound promising. I don't know. I could probably use save off a couple of calories here and there.
Listen, it's January. We all try to save up a couple of calories, okay? So I totally understand. Listen, I know you're probably in a rush and you're gonna be very busy. I would love to connect with you. Maybe you'll be interested in. Can I take your number? And I can text.
Sure.
Awesome. Give me your phone number. 555-8882. Got it.
All right. And
So
it's Sandra.
So do you see what I did there? I asked her questions. What does she do? She stays at home. She's retired. She would prefer to have coffee at home, and she wants her coffee to be instant and transferable. So she doesn't have time to sit in the house, make coffee. So what does that mean? Anything on the go is going to be beneficial to her. You understand what I'm saying? Did y'all see that? The more questions you ask, the more information they're going to give you. So they are helping you close themselves. Does that make sense? Y'all tracking with me? If you have a question, take yourself off mute. Okay, cool. No questions. All right. I need another volunteer. So that's the first part with the introduction. You want to introduce yourself, identify a connection. Whether it's coffee, whatever the case is, pay attention to every detail to find the commonality. Find your intro, find your door, and capitalize on it. If just like what Jesus did with the woman at the well, he created an opportunity by asking her for water. He created that space. So you can do that same thing when it comes to talking to your prospects. You want to make sure that you're asking questions. If you find yourself talking the most, you are not doing this right. you should be talking the least. Everything you say, majority of the things you say should be questions. I need another volunteer. But thank you, Miss Sandra. Everybody give Miss Sandra a hand clap. That was good. That was very good. Andrew, you can take yourself off mute. Did I say your name right?
I knew.
Oh, you want to go? Okay, cool. All right.
I know.
Of course. All right. So we have the introduction.
Okay.
This is the part. So we're gonna pass by that. I want to, because we're 30 minutes. I want to go to the second part, which is qualifying.
Okay.
Now remember the questions that you have to ask when you're qualifying.
Okay.
So you create the scene. Where are we? Have we spoken already? How did you meet me? Church, the gym, wherever.
We're in the doctor's office.
Okay, girl, we at the doctor's office. Okay. So we already know each other and we're in the doctor's office, okay?
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go.
So am I asking the question?
Yeah, you trying to close me. I'm not closing you yet. You closing me first.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
We're on part 2. We're on qualifying. I already know who you are. Hey, girl, you back to the doctors again?
Yeah, I'm back. I see you back too. What's up, girl? What you doing back up in here?
My daily checkup. I feel like I'm always in here.
Your daily checkup. Oh, okay. How's everything been going?
It's going all right. I can't complain.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see. How's the family?
Everybody's good. Johnny on his way to college. I'm glad that he out the house, but he's still in my pockets though. But it's all right.
Well, that's okay. Let's see here. Girl, you. So you done told me everything was all right, so I can't come in with my question. Wait a minute. you stop it.
It's okay. That happens. That is perfectly fine. It's perfectly okay. So let me set the scene for you.
Okay.
I need to lose weight so I could bring down my cholesterol and I could get off this diabetes medication. Okay. So let me help you by giving
you. Yeah, because I was like, okay, that when you said everything was all right, you messed up.
But listen, but remember the first part in the introduction. Pay attention to details. If I'm in the doctor's office again, everything is not all right.
Right. That's true. That's true.
So something is wrong. And if something is wrong, I definitely need to start taking better care of myself. The first thing that I need to listen, if you're in the doctor's office, you need greens. That's everybody need greens.
That's one of my
comparative to multivitamin. There you go. So that's the thing. If I'm in the doctor's office, I should be you juicing. I should be on greens. Okay. So if people say everything all right, it's not all right. They lying.
Okay.
Especially in the doctor's office. Let's start again.
Okay. So you in the doctor. Okay. So girl, what you got to come back to take another test? What's going on?
I feel like I'm in here all the time, but God is good.
So what did they find? They had to find something for you to be back in here so soon. Because you were just in here.
Listen, they trying to put me on a water pill to bring down my cholesterol because the pill that they was using to bring down the diabetes is making my ankles swell up. These people trying to kill me. They're trying to send me to the grave before it's my time. But the devil is a lie.
Girl, I know that's right. But listen here, you know I sell health and wellness products, right? And
Girl,
I got some products. Yes, girl, I got some products, girl. They blessed too, girl. I'm gonna tell you, the company I work for, these products blessed. I love them. And that's, child, when I come in here, I get a good report every time. But I'm gonna tell you, with what you need, we have some great products. And so I would suggest that you start on those super greens to help you, because you're missing something in order for your cholesterol to be so high. But them super greens, they bomb, baby. Okay, they bomb. And so I would say get them super greens because they got everything you need, including your multivitamin. to help you. Now, if you want to start there, but we got some other stuff too. I got some of everything. So.
What they taste like?
Yeah, they taste like a berry. They berry flavor, and you can mix them up however you want with juice or water or whatever. But I'm telling you, try the greens. Let me get your information and call you, and they're gonna help you. I'm telling you, they can help you.
That's good. So I like the fact that you asked me for my information. Yeah, everybody give her a hand clap. That was very brave of you. So think about full systems, right? 9 times out of 10, if I'm diabetic, I definitely need greens. I probably need some weight loss too. So think systems, think everything. One of the things that I would say is ask more questions than giving solutions. So in the beginning, ask me more questions. Does that make sense, everybody? Y'all tracking? Okay, cool. But definitely asking me for my information. This is the reason why I no longer give out business cards. Right? I know there was a time when we was outside and we blitzing, and if y'all still blitz, that's perfect. You know, do what you got to do. I personally don't, because what that does is it gives them my information. They could drop that card in the sewer and I have no way to connect with them. And they have no way to connect with me. So that's the reason why I take their information. I was at a vendor event, and one of the girls said, "Yeah, do you have a business card?" And I didn't say, "No, I don't have a business card. I don't carry business cards because people throw them out." I didn't say that. What I said was, "Girl, let me get your number. I'll text you my information. You on social, Facebook or Instagram? Because if you ghost me and you block me because you don't want me texting you no more, I'ma still stalk your Facebook page and your Instagram page. You're gonna see what these products do indirectly, whether you like it or not. Because the more you see it, I'm transferring you from a cold relationship to a warm relationship. Does that make sense? So asking them for that information is definitely good. Do not walk away from any conversation and you don't have their number. But make sure that you're asking more questions and they're doing the talking. Because let's go back to the questions when qualifying. Does the prospect need what you're selling? Obviously, because I'm in the doctor's office. So I obviously need something. Can I use what you're selling? We don't know. You never got to that part. Can I afford what you're selling? I don't know. We never got to that part. You see why it's important to ask more questions than you don't have to convince me. What you want to do in the sales process is help me to make the decision. People do not like to be sold to. When they feel like they're being sold to, they will shut down. They will ignore everything you're saying because I feel like you're trying to bamboozle me. But if you master the art of getting me to speak more, I'm going to sell myself. So, good. You can take yourself off me. You got a question?
No. Yeah, I'm going to let you do it to me so you can show them what you're talking about.
Yes. All right. So, same scenario. We're in the doctor's office. We know each other. Hey, girl. It's good seeing you again.
Yeah, girl, I'm back in here. I had to come take some more tests.
Oh, wow. What's going on?
They said my blood pressure is so high.
Oh, wow. And what type of medication they're giving you?
Yeah, they tried to put me on some more blood pressure medicine. Talk about give me another one. I'm going like, I don't want no more blood pressure medicine.
Yeah, I totally understand. They trying to give you all the pills in the world. And you know what? One pill got a side effect and you need another pill and another pill. It's crazy.
Girl, yeah. Girl,
That's so horrible. Listen, I started because I'm so not interested in medication anymore. I really just wanted to do something like natural that really didn't deal with medication. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. I would like to get into something like that.
Yeah,
That sounds
something more
real
healthy and
good.
natural. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? I think you'll actually like what I have. So one of the things that I've been taking, drinking, and it's like a multivitamin, and it has all the fruits and vegetables and the probiotic and the prebiotic, everything that's on that doctor's list that they're trying to give me, it already has it. And I could just drink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, listen, I definitely I wanna give you some information. What's a good time to call you? I can definitely call you and see maybe this will work for you. Are you good
Yeah.
tomorrow?
Girl, yeah, I'm good tomorrow. Is this stuff expensive?
Child, no, it's totally affordable. But we'll definitely talk about your budget. But come on, girl, like listen, all these doggone medications they got us on. I'd rather have some vegetables, something that I could pronounce the name of. What's the
Yeah.
meta suit? Girl, listen, these doctors in here crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I can't have pronounce none of them names. I be going like,
Listen,
what is this?
exactly. Listen, that's why I love our greens. It's called our greens. It's super affordable. I promise you love it. You like teas and things like that. You rather like drinking stuff.
Girl, I like to drink stuff because I hate taking pills. I'm sick of pills.
Got you. Totally understand. All right, so listen, this is what we're gonna do. I'll be free tomorrow in the afternoon time. I could come and bring you a sample, and then we could catch up, spill some
Okay.
tea while we drink some greens.
That
Does that work for you?
works for me.
All right, cool. So let me get your number. I want to make sure I lock you in, and let's do the afternoon time, like maybe 2 o'clock-ish. Does
Okay.
that work?
That sounds good.
Okay, cool. 555-8882. That
Yeah,
sounds.
yeah.
So what that did was, does that make sense? Y'all tracking? So you don't like pills. You told me that. You
Mm-hmm.
don't mind drinking a tea. You don't mind
Right.
drinking your multivitamins.
Right.
You obviously are interested because you don't want to take medication anymore. You said that.
Right.
You asked me if it's expensive, so price may be an issue. But we're not going to address price right now. I need more of your attention because you're distracted by the doctor's office. So what I
Mm-hmm.
did was I locked in an appointment. So you're going to talk to me again.
Right.
And I have your information. So now I control the scenario. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Y'all have questions? Take yourself off mute. Let me know if y'all got questions. So, can she afford it? That's to be determined. Does she want the product? Yes. She showed interest because she confirmed an appointment. If she wasn't interested, she would say, no, we don't got to meet tomorrow. You would have rejected me. So there is a level of interest there. Does that make sense? And you obviously need it. Got it? All right. So I need exactly. It gotta be less expensive. So just using the details of the scenario is going to allow you to get information. I know that you're tired of coming to the doctor's office. That's a why. So if you have questions or if you get pushback from the person actually wanting to follow through to the next step, remind them of their why. Girl, listen, I know you tired of coming to this doctor's office. I know you tired of being put on these pills. Let's take control of our health. Get on these greens and they taste good. So I'm reminding you of your why. I didn't give you a why. You gave me your why. Did y'all hear that? All right. So I'm gonna stop talking. I need 2 volunteers. Y'all gonna talk to each other.
Hey, I'll go.
Okay, thank you, Iman. Can I have someone with Iman?
I'll go.
Y'all gotta sound more energetic. Listen, okay? Then we practice it because we gonna close these sales. January finna be lit.
It's
The
lit
more you
already.
practice here, the more you learn and you get into the habit of having a conversation and listening to each other, you are going to be so comfortable and you're going to be able to talk to everybody. So I need some more. I need big energy. Okay. Can I get some big energy? All right.
What's the scenario?
Okay. So let's do, because we in January, weight loss.
Okay.
All right. Y'all can
Okay.
pick who's gonna close. Amanda, you wanna be the distributor or the prospect?
Yeah, I'll be the distributor.
Okay, cool. So she gonna be the distributor. Michelle, you the prospect. Hold on, I'm gonna
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
what
see
kind of
where we
scenario?
at.
Oh
Who gonna
no.
set the scene?
All right, we
All
have,
right,
Okay.
listen, y'all in the
we
supermarket. Y'all in the
okay.
supermarket, and you in the produce aisle. Michelle is getting vegetables because she's preparing the juice. Okay, so she's right there with the mushrooms and the kale and all the things. That's where y'all see each other. All right.
Okay.
All right. Come
Okay.
on now.
So she's already over there. I'm just walking by, looking
Yes.
at the produce. I'm scanning. She has kale in her hand. Um, I've always been interested in trying some kale. What does that taste like? Like, how is it?
It tastes like ice, a little bitter. But I use it for juicing.
That is amazing. I've always wanted to juice. It's something I've been interested in for a while now. I just don't have the equipment just yet, but I'm gonna get there soon. Where did you get your juicer from?
I wait, I thought you was a distributor.
She is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Good.
She
Sorry.
asked you a question. Where'd you
Okay,
get
where
your
I get my
juicer from?
well, I've been following the page on Facebook for juice and greens, and I'm getting healthy.
That's cool. I really do like, the whole juicing and healthy, lifestyle thing. Like it helps us all out. Um, and yeah, like lately, instead of going straight into the juicing, since I'm not there yet, I've been using these super greens, which is amazing. And they have a lot of great benefits.
What
Um,
they taste like?
they're really great. So I usually use two flavors, and they come in two flavors. So I'm a coffee lover, and I put my chocolate greens in my coffee to give it like a natural sweetener, no sugar, no extra, nothing. And then if I want something light and fruity, I do the berry greens, and I mix it in with my water or some apple juice. It's a hit every time. And girl, it's so many benefits that come with it. You may be interested. Does it sound like something you would like?
Yeah, it sound alright. I mean, can I put it in my juicer?
Yeah, you can mix it in with whatever you want, freestyle it, put whatever fruit you want in there. Now, with the chocolate, I recommend a coffee or something, but you can definitely go full out freestyle with the fruit one for sure. Is that more your speed? Do you like more of a fruity taste?
Yeah, I like a fruity taste because I don't think I want no greens in my coffee. Um,
Hey, to each his own. You don't knock it till you try it, because I felt the same
you're
way at
right.
first. I felt the same way at first, and I was really cheating myself on a lot of the benefits that the greens provide, because I was like, I'm not drinking that. But, if I could just share a little bit of my personal with you, I know we strangers, but hey, why not? We've been talking this long, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, I have an allergy condition called chronic urticaria. I just break out in whelps from head to toe. Been dealing with it for years. No one knew what it was. I went through misdiagnosis. It was a mess, girl. But I started this business all because I needed some extra money. I just needed some extra money. And I was like, why not? Tried a few products at first, and they really worked. So I was like, okay. And the further I got along with it, I tried the greens. And lo and behold, that was the one product that actually helped me manage that allergies and all those physical symptoms that I was dealing with. It made my life so hard. But once I started taking those greens, it managed a lot. Like it totally was a game changer for that. No medication on the side. The greens were the solution for that. And it helps a lot of other things as well. So, it's great.
Oh, it sounds like they really are super greens then, huh? Maybe I should give
Look,
that a try. How much
I,
is it?
they're pretty affordable. We could talk about your budget. I know you'll get at least a good 15 of them for around $50. And if that is within your budget, awesome. I'd love to connect with you and help you get that ordered. And if you feel like that's a bit out of your budget, we could work something out. I accept Klarna. You can use PayPal. I help you get that set up too if that's, helps you out with your budget. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Let's exchange our information here. And we can
Let's
talk a
do
little
it.
later.
All right, let's give them a hand clap for being brave enough to actually have the conversation. All right, so I have my notes. I need y'all to light up the chat. Give me the grows and the glows. Okay, so there's two things, right? What did you notice about this conversation? Imani, thank you so much. Michelle, thank you so much for being brave enough to actually stand up and do this role play. All right. So give me something that you noticed that was good in an area that we could work on. Grows and glows. Take yourself off mute. Like, come on, guys. Let's get in it. Don't all speak at once.
Okay, so she did good. She introduced herself and she walked up to her and introduced herself and everything. And she asked her some questions about the juicing and stuff, which was good. That was good. One of the what you call glows, whatever.
Rose.
She was she didn't let Michelle talk enough. She was doing all the talking. So she was doing all the talking. Michelle should have been she should have been asking her more questions, but she was telling her more about her. And
exactly.
She should have been asking Michelle more about her. Yeah.
Right. So let me tell you from this, and you are spot on. Let me tell you what I noticed about this dialogue. Michelle likes kale. Imani wasn't sure about what kale tastes like. Imani has an allergy condition. She wasn't used to juicing, and she's inquiring about it. And because she was taking the super greens, she has improved her condition, and she take Klarna, and they're not that expensive. I know Imani's why. I don't know Michelle's why. Does that make sense? When you are so excited about the products, you have all of the details and you want to just, girl, it's like diarrhea of the mouth because of the excitement. You just want to spit it all out, girl, and do this and do that and do that and do that and do that and do that. Somebody let me know what the 4 questions are of qualifying your prospect. Did we qualify her?
Do they need what I'm selling?
Do we have an answer to that?
Wasn't sure.
Not
sure about that. We really not sure on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, she said she needed because in the beginning she said she wanted to. I think she said she wanted to lose weight. That's what she's trying to get healthier.
She did. That was the scene that I created. She didn't say she wanted to lose weight. I said that's the setup.
Mm-hmm. She never did say.
Okay.
Yeah, she never did say. Can they use what I'm selling? Yes, she could because she was juicing. She was in that juicing, so she could really use the product when the days that she didn't want to juice. It would be beneficial for her for health reasons.
All right. Did she say that or you making that up?
No, she didn't say it.
And that's exactly what I'm saying. You putting words in her mouth. She didn't say none of the stuff you said.
Was that true? Well, we never did get to can they afford to
right.
Exactly. So that's the thing. When you're having a conversation with someone, do your best to refrain from the diarrhea of the mouth and ask the questions. So how do you say your name? Andre? That's how you say it? Andre? Tolliver?
It's Andre.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
on Joe.
didn't want to. Listen. People be butchering my name, like Shakema, Shamika, Shakema. What is it? I hate when people butcher my name.
Yeah,
So
you
I
can just say Dre.
Okay, Dre. Perfect. I saw you. You took yourself off of mute. What kind of questions would you ask? Because it's easier when we spectating. When you in the hot seat, you just But
Yes.
when you're spectating, what kind of questions would you have asked?
Well, after her telling her everything, I don't know how I would have reverted backwards to ask her the questions. Mm,
Does she need to lose weight? Did she say that? Why is she juicing?
nope, she didn't. So that could have been one of the questions I asked. So what are the benefits or why is she juicing? And
Exactly.
then from there, kind of let her tell me so I can correlate my products to what it is that she wants to, the benefits she's looking for in the juicing.
Exactly. Another question. I see you put kale in your juice. What other products do you put in your juice? What are the like fruits, vegetables? Do you put protein powder? Like what kind of other things do you put in there? That's another question. What goes into your juice? How often do you have to come to the grocery store and buy juice? Like how often are you
The ingredients to juice, yes.
Exactly. Is that expensive? So with those types of questions,
We
we
would have
know
qualified her.
exactly. Does that make sense? Y'all tracking with me? I hope this is beneficial for y'all. Y'all kind of quiet.
It is. It's scary, but it's beneficial for sure. Because I'm like yourself. I used to do It Works. I got all the way up to double diamond, but like now restarting, it's like, why am I afraid? Or, why am I beating around the bush? So this is very helpful and beneficial. So don't take it as it's not. It's just like I'm refreshing.
Okay. That's good. That's good. I wanna make sure that y'all getting it. All right. So I need two more. Michelle, thank you so much for that. And another thing, because we are doing role play and it benefits us, we are very kind to each other because we know what that feels like to have the conversation. Michelle, if a person walked up to you and started talking to you about some greens and you ain't never heard of that, how long would you stand there and listen to this person? If it really was the supermarket, you were being gentle because you are a distributor. So understand that part too, right? Like we're being gentle.
Mm-hmm.
Think
I
about
probably,
how it is when you are actually talking to someone.
what your greens do? What you want me to buy these greens for? That's what I would
Exactly.
have said.
Right.
What you
What is
trying to
that?
tell me about these greens for? They super greens. They super. What they do? What they do that's so super?
There you go. That's the what do
Well,
they
she
do?
said. Well, she explained to what it did for her. So that's why I said, oh, so they really are super greens. So I probably would have asked a little bit more questions. I would have
Okay.
asked more questions about it. If you want me, I'll probably let me see it. I would have been all. I don't care where I was. Let me see that. Let me see what it is. Yeah, that's me. I'd have been like,
All
let me
right.
see that. Cause see, I
And with
carry
all the
stuff in my pocketbook.
craziness,
I would have grabbed it like, huh.
Right.
and with all the craziness in the world, you'd be leery to even just talk to people anymore. You just be kind of trying to get what you're going. And so
Exactly.
that's going to be something I'm going to have to slow down and do as well.
Yes. So, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of the times we get into this diarrhea of the mouth because we're nervous. So we're trying to convince the other person that what it is that we're offering is great. You don't have to do that. Remember in the introduction, right? The first part of the sales cycle, identify you are introducing who you are, what you do, and why that person needs what it is that you do. You're giving them a solution. In order to be able to do that, you have to have confidence. You have to know that your product is gold. So you don't have to rush to convince them. What you're doing, and it comes from not being accustomed to talking to people, you're trying to rush through the process because you don't want to hear no. You're trying to just give them every single thing, and it's like, whew, check, I checked the box. You are the answer to someone's prayer, whether they prayed it or not, whether they know it or not. You're the answer. So walk into the dialogue with knowing that in mind. Don't ever have a conversation with anyone when you haven't checked yourself. You got this. I am the solution, right? The first thing we did when we had this conversation was, am I the person for the job? Am I the right person? Yes, I am. Michelle, you about to spend $110 on some greens when you could just spend 50. I got you, girl. I just cut your budget in half. Look, I'm the person. I could do it. Y'all tracking? Y'all got me? All right. We got about 3 more minutes. I need 2 more volunteers. We're gonna go into the hair. We're in a hair salon now. All right, Dre.
I'm a hairdresser, so that's perfect for me.
There we go. Okay. Do I have to call on y'all? Keisha, you want to go? I see you smiling, girl.
I'll go.
There we go. See, thank you. All right. We're in the hair salon. We're gonna do hair products. Who's gonna be the distributor? Who's the prospect?
Let me be the prospect, Dre, since you already the pro in this. You the expert. Go ahead,
I'm
girl.
not the pro.
Go ahead,
I'm
girl.
not the pro. I'm learning too. Okay.
That's
All
when
right.
you shine. Go ahead, girl.
Now remember,
So,
before y'all go, y'all don't know each other, but y'all have the same beautician. So remember the four steps of the sales cycle: the introduction, the qualification, the presentation, and the close. The close does not have to be the same day. So don't rush through all the steps, right? The introduction, let that be 30 seconds. Then you
okay.
start qualifying, asking your questions. All right, go ahead. All right,
Okay.
all right, Dre, go ahead, go.
So are we setting the stage? Is something wrong with her hair or any of that before I get
Yes.
started?
So Keisha is, I'm the beautician. Keisha in my chair.
Okay.
Girl. All right, Keisha. I see your edges. They getting a little thin, baby girl. We're gonna need to do a deep conditioner. Okay.
Okay, girl. Yeah.
Kema, I just overheard you telling Keisha about her edges. Keisha, how you doing? I'm Andre. Been a client of Kema's for a little while, and I had the same issue that you had. Can I tell you a little bit about what I did on my routine to get my edges back growing strong?
Yes, tell me something, honey, because I need these to fill back in. I'm trying to have my hair out. I ain't wearing these wigs no more.
Well, I joined this health and wellness business because of that same issue. And a girlfriend of mine was telling me about these thicker hair vitamins that they had. And since then, they've come out with a whole little lineup of shampoo, conditioner, and a serum. But if you just started with one of the products, the serum or something like that, I think you'd see a great progress in the edges growing back and getting thicker. Would you like to hear more information about it?
Is it for my hair? Be honest, they don't make everything for the natural kinky girls.
That's good to know because I'm natural as well, and I've tried it. Like I said, and I've had great success. And there's a few other ladies that has joined me here with Keisha in Keisha's salon that has used the products as well, and we have different types of hair, and I've seen progress on all of us.
Okay, you got some pictures?
Yes, I do. I have a little portfolio I could dig up for you and show you some before and afters of all of us. And maybe that'll be also a helpful way to convince you that it would be a good product for you.
Yeah, I need to see something, man. Show me something first.
Okay, so let me get your information and then I'll find those pictures and all and I'll send them over to you. How would you be comfortable with
Okay.
giving me information?
Yeah, that's fine with me. We can do that.
Okay, perfect. And then I'll follow up with you and then we could go on further from there.
Okay.
All right. Hand clap. Thank you for our volunteers. Keisha, thank you, Dre. What was Keisha's why?
Her edges.
Okay. So think about the 4 questions. Did we
Mhm.
answer them? Does
Mm,
she need the products?
yes.
Because her edges. Can she use what we're selling?
Yes.
Perfect. Can she afford the product?
Haven't gotten back to that because when I get the pictures and get all that back to her, then
Here
we'll
we go.
delve into price.
Perfect. Does she want the product?
I think she will because at this point, we as women will do anything to grow our hair back.
Now I have a question. Why did you only sell her the serum?
Because I know the little bit I do know of, I know it is designed for growing and thickening the edges. And I guess once I sent over to her any before and afters, it will depict what other products that we use. So then I can go in and kind of introduce her to the rest later versus trying to give it all to her up front
Why?
because I don't want to have diarrhea of the mouth.
Can I submit something to you?
Yes.
Are you afraid of her saying no because the products are too expensive? So you didn't give her everything she needed?
Mm, no, because I didn't really think about the price. I just was trying to be cautious not to give her too much information up front.
Okay. So what I want you to do is have the opposite train of thought.
Okay.
Imagine if you went to the doctor's office and you needed knee surgery and you had a toenail that was jacked up and you had a chip on your shoulder. Would you want your doctor just to talk about the chip on your shoulder or all of the products?
Everything.
Exactly.
Okay.
Give your prospect everything that they need. You are the professional. So the serum is perfect, but why not the root revival? Because it has the gummies and the serum in it.
Gotcha.
Secondly, you don't have to wait to show her pictures. Create a photo album in your phone, hair results. So what I would have done, and this is a thing that is going to keep the appointment. If you can get a strong why, girl, Keisha, listen. I know having your edges being snatched, it is so frustrating. Girl, I get it. Like, how long have you been trying to grow your edges back?
Oh Lord, it's been definitely a journey, honey. I've tried everything, all the little oils and massaging my scalp, and these things still looking faded.
Oh my gosh. So, like, what are you trying to do? Are you going full natural, or have you started using like the wigs again? Like, what's going on?
I'm fully natural. I'm trying not to like be messing with my hair as much. I wear braids, but even then, still it's not really doing anything. It's not helping me.
Yeah, I know that definitely is. It got to be frustrating. I'm in my natural season too, and I'm trying to figure things out. Like, so
Right.
what if you like? It's. I mean, you're doing a good job though. You. I see a little bit, but let me tell you something. I've been using this hair growth serum. It's bomb. Like, honestly, I'm starting to feel myself. Feeling
Okay.
confident again. So
Mhm.
I totally think that you would love this set. Let me show you my before and afters. It's in my
Okay.
phone. Girl, look how thin my edges was. And this was it only took about 2.5 weeks.
Mm. Okay. Quick turnover time. I like that.
Definitely. And it's not inconvenient. How many different serums have you tried?
Mm. Honestly, it's been quite a few. Say like maybe 5.
Got you, got you. Are you good with like gummies or taking supplements? Are you good with that? Or how does that
Oh
feel?
yeah, that's not a problem for me. Whether it's gummies, supplements, like I know it's a lot of like stuff that be in the stores, the hair gummy, vitamins,
Mhm.
and the stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really like them though. They all right. The taste is a little funky for me.
Listen, I totally understand because you be like, what is this? Like you gotta force it down. But the root revival set that I have, the gummies are so bomb. They actually taste like fruit snacks. and your body actually absorbs it. And the serum, girl, put them things right on your edges real quick and you out the door. It doesn't have no funky smell, and you don't got to worry about it messing up your pillows.
Okay.
All right, so listen, I would love for you to get my 25% discount, and I could get you started right now because it really isn't going to take a long time. It's about $74. Does that work with you? Work for you?
74. I think I can swing that. That's within my budget.
Okay, cool, girl. Let me put your order in right now. It says it takes about 8 to 12 days to get to you, but it happens a lot faster. So hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. So because you're trying to grow your edges back, I think it'll probably make more sense for you to be on our complete system for 90 days. What you have to do, and it's really, really simple, just take a picture for me. You're going to send it to me, show me your edges, and then over the course of the 90 days, we'll track your progress. Does that work for you?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Real simple. I just need your information. I got to say it.
Can you
I
say the
didn't
last
I
part?
didn't have to come back.
Hey, Kema, can you say that last part again?
What last part?
The last part that you said about taking the pretty much what you're gonna be doing within the next 90 days. Like, I just love the way you set that up.
Oh, so I said over 90 days, we're going to track your progress. So all I need you to do for me is take a picture, right? Show me your edges, and then we're going to track how your hair is actually growing over the 90 period of time. Does that work for you?
It's like
the
you
stuff
asked her
that
a
works-
question right
Exactly.
before you set it up. I was trying to say, like, how did she say it? Because you had already made the sale. She was like, "Yeah, I can do $74. You know, I can do that."
Oh, with the
And
discount. With the discount.
yeah,
Yeah.
she said that, but it was like how she slid in the 90 days. So I heard what you said, Rose, but it's like
That's the whole thing. It's just presenting what it is. I ain't have to trick her or convince her.
yeah.
Girl, listen, I know your struggle. You're doing the braids. You obviously care about your hair growing back. It's super simple. You could take the gummies, they taste like fruit snacks, and you don't have to worry about the serum smelling nasty and messing up your pillowcase. You ain't got to worry about that. I got some bomb before and afters. You see that the edges are growing back. I could actually get you started today with my 25% discount. Does that work for you? So I'm solidifying the close. Does that work for you? Yes, it does. Cool. Let me get your information. It says that it's going to take 8 to 12 days, but it really comes a lot faster than that. I could put you in right now. It's $75, and we're going to do this over a 90-day period. So she's already expecting to be a part of this and using the products for 90 days. You don't got to worry about the subscription fee. We've already tossed that out the door because she's prepared to be in this program for 90 days. Does that make sense? Y'all got me? So in some instances, you don't necessarily have to wait for another day. You can close the same day, depending on the feedback. Now, if she said, you know what, I don't have the money right now, lock in a date. Cool. What's going to be a better day? Do you get paid on Fridays? Is it an issue, a money issue? Because we take Klarna too. Make sense? Y'all got me? I know we're a little bit over time, but I want to make sure that everyone feels kind of more comfortable than you did when we started. Look, Renika getting her hair done. You could have volunteered. Renika, you already getting your hair done. You gonna have to talk to somebody. But y'all got me? Y'all tracking? All right. Does anyone have any questions? This is the time. I'm done talking. I need y'all to ask me some questions. What have you been? Go ahead, Imani.
Okay, so when the distributor was talking, it kind of to me sound like a little bit of what I had done, because hearing that conversation, she didn't really ask her too many questions. Like, of course, the parents, like you just heard the beautician say comment about her edges. She feeling it in her face. It's like she ain't feeling it, you know.
Right.
So it's like But even though you know that, it kind of came in like, well, let me tell you about me, these results, these other people. It was still giving what it gave as far as like,
Right.
still telling about the product more versus asking what she's been dealing with her edges. Why are her edges that way and stuff like that? In hindsight, it's 2020. When I was like, it's hard for me to do that because I get nervous and clammy when I talk to people sometimes, especially people I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, so it gave me a little clarity because I heard it from the other side, like just somebody on the outside hearing it. Like, well, how do we know? Does she have tension alopecia? Is it like what's going on?
Right.
So to kind of like, build the conversation on more question, I guess.
Yes. So that's another thing. You don't want to, you have a short window, right? So
Yeah.
think about it. She's getting her hair done. She's not finna sit there all day and talk to you about some products. So you do have a short window. So your questions, they have to be very pointed questions and they have to lead up to the sale, right? So that could be a good question. Like, girl, like what happened to your edges? She already said that because of the braids. She said, that still don't work. Her edges is coming out. So we're going to attribute to her hair loss to the braids. Just poor hair care. Because that's the information that she gave. Does that make sense? So now she's struggling. Because how many serums did she try?
She said about 5.
Exactly. So she needs the product because she's already been trying to find a solution. And she went through 5 different products. That makes sense? Y'all got me? So it's looking at all of the details, asking questions. You're not gonna listen. This is the first time we did this. Y'all done so great. And it's good hearing how it sounds. Before you have any conversation with anybody, take a deep breath. Get the jitters out. Because that's where diarrhea of the mouth comes from. It comes from you being so nervous, you trying to just say everything, trying to convince them. You don't have to do that. The more questions you ask, they are going to give you the answers and they're going to end up selling themselves.
And I feel like I need to refamiliarize myself with the products as well because I don't know the whole line anymore. Because, like I said, when I did it before, it was just HSN.
Right.
And I sold those off the shelf. But, now that we got better and different stuff, I need to refamiliarize myself in order to be able to give them the information properly as well.
Exactly. And don't cheat yourself and don't cheat your customer with just giving them one product. Because the serum is bomb. But why not the root revival kit? It's 2. You don't, it's an easy thing. You take the gummies, you eat them, you put the serum on your hair, that's it. We could even go as far as the whole kit. I just chose the root revival because you started with the serum, so it was easy to build off of that. But think about it, the whole kit. You don't have to memorize every single detail, but just give yourself enough information so that regardless if it's weight loss, if it's hair care, if it's I'm always tired, okay. You want to lose weight? Do you experience bloating? So certain things should come into your mind. All right, you want to lose weight, definitely Thermophyte X. Do you experience bloating? Okay, gut health. So I know I'm starting to think, all right, there's products that's coming to mind. Does that make sense? Y'all got me? Any more questions before we get off of here?
I got one question. So, like, if you that's in person. So, like, if you somebody commenting on your post and you going into your messenger, how do you start that conversation?
The same exact way.
The same exact way.
You
send a voicemail. You automatically send a voicemail, and you tell them to call you.
Sometimes, depending on the time, I'll send a text. If you commented on my post, I've already answered the questions. So now I've bypassed the introduction. I already bypassed the qualification because you qualified yourself. You already showed me interest. So now the only thing I have to do is to give you more detail and ask you why. So when a person is commenting on my post, I'll go right to my post right now because I just did this morning. Hold on, give me a second. Let me pull it up. And I got to follow up with her. So she commented on a post that I put up about the wraps. She said, hey, I need that. She wrote that under the comment. I slid in her inbox and I said, morning, Tia. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me go back. I put, hi, Tia. Thanks for commenting on my post. The wrap is, I gave details of what the wrap actually is. The last part sound good. It's basically what we have in boards. So I kind of just with that. Her next question was, how many times can you use the wrap? I said morning to you because it was the next day because I was on Sabbath yesterday. So I didn't respond. That's another thing, sidebar. You don't have to rush to respond to these people. Take your Sabbath. They will still have the same desires that when you get off your Sabbath.
Amen.
Got it? Okay. So now this is the next day. Morning to you. You use each wrap just one time. And it works within 72 hours. Do you have an overall weight loss goal or are you just looking to tighten and tone your belly? Y'all got the question, right? So I didn't just say, okay, we going with the wraps because that's what you're interested in. I need to know what exactly is your why. What do you really need? And then she responded, weight loss goal. And I said, okay, you don't just need the wrap. The wrap was the introduction. But you actually need to lose weight. That's your goal. Okay, cool. What's your current weight and what's your weight loss goal? She told me her current weight and she told me what she want to be. Then I said, I have a system that I think will work great for you. The wraps are a great compliment, but to get your desired results, the 30-day drop will be better. Are you comfortable with supplements? It's the same conversation that we had here. It's just in text form. But it's all the same. You don't have to rethink or reinvent the wheel. The system works, whether it's face-to-face, whether it's via text. It works. Just follow through with it. Qualify them. Don't have diarrhea of the mouth. Ask them questions. Because a lot of times they think they know what they need, and you're going to have one out of probably every 30 customers that know exactly what their problem is. They've already diagnosed themselves. They've closed themselves. All you got to do is put in the order. But then you have majority of the customers, they think they know, but they don't. If they knew, they would have solved their problem already. Y'all got me? That's why asking the questions. She wanted wraps. That's not enough. You don't need that, boo. And she couldn't afford it. She couldn't afford she told me the price is a little too high. Okay, no worries. What's your budget? Are you good with $47 to $70? Because I'm thinking you need to lose 52 pounds. You definitely need the Thermophyte X. And I'm adding a cleanse on there. I've already done the math. This is within I gave her a budget. Does this work for you? Does the $47 to the $70 work for you? Yes or no? Cool. It does? Perfect. I'm going to get you on this. There you go. Exactly, Rose. You are the professional. Don't let these people intimidate you. Because if they had the solution, they wouldn't have the problems that they have. They need a solution. You're the person. So before you have any conversation, if you got to tell yourself that I am the person. I'm the person. Now I'm sending out these messages because I'm the person. Everybody gonna be happy, healthy, and they gonna love Jesus messing with me because I'm the person. All right, y'all. I held y'all 20 minutes over. I'm sorry. Rose, you off mute. You got something?
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's the confidence for me. Like with everything that you're saying, like it's really the confidence on how you're speaking to the person. Because if you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, well, I don't know. Well, that's happened to me once. And I was like, I'm not coming back here. So it's like, if they're coming in and they're confident, this is what it is. This is the plan. This is what we're going to do. And then it's easier for you to say, okay, I'll be on board with that. I mean, obviously it's a doctor, but they always want to sell you medication. But if you have the confidence, like my husband said, you could sell ice to an Eskimo.
That's it. Let me tell you a story before I let y'all go. What my dad said to me. It was about an Australian sales, two Australian salespeople. Let's just call one John and one Bob, right? So John and Bob are sent to Australia, and John goes, he's looking at everybody. They're shoe salesmen. John goes and he's looking around, and he's like, nobody here has shoes. So he goes back to his boss, like, why did you send me here? Nobody here has shoes. Y'all tracking? Bob goes to Australia. He looks around. He says, nobody here has shoes. Nobody here has shoes. I'm about to make a killing because nobody here has shoes. You see the difference? John said, nobody here got shoes. What am I gonna do here? Bob said, nobody here got shoes. Everybody about to have some shoes on. Everybody about to have some ones on their feet. They about to have some gaiters, some red ones, yellow ones, blue ones, purple ones. Everybody gonna have shoes. I'm about to make a killing. It's your mindset about how you see the situation. John missed out on a whole bunch of feet because he looked at it as a failed opportunity because he didn't have the confidence. You need what I got. Bro, you out here climbing on rocks. I know you got calluses. I know you got bunions. I know your feet hurt. You need some shoes. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's just about the mindset. Walk into every conversation. Y'all need what I got. Listen, as long as there's a McDonald's and a Burger King, y'all gonna need my help. As long as those places are in business, everybody gonna need my help. As long as Eli Lilly stock is increasing because they got them weight loss drugs on the market that's gonna cause you to lose weight drastically and then gain it back and make you worse, you gonna need my help. As long as Big Pharma is making all the money that they making, y'all gonna need my help. I'm the person. I got it. I'ma help you. But you gotta know it. And then you gotta walk it out. Every conversation. I'm about to be the solution to so many people. That's the difference between the low-level employee and the CEO. The person that makes the most difference is the person that solves the most problems. You guys are the solution to so many people's problems. But you have to ask enough questions so that you can identify their problem and give them a solution. You gotta walk into every conversation. I'm the person. Does that make sense? Y'all got me? Yes. Listen, we're gonna do this more often. It is my goal to do this at least twice a month. Be prepared. I'm so thankful that you guys were brave enough to come off mute, to get in the room and have the conversation. Listen, if y'all got questions, if you want to do a role play, I'm available. Even if we're doing like the power hours or whatever the case is, we could do it during those time periods, right? Listen, January is about to be an amazing month. They got so many promotions. We the solution. So we're gonna start talking to more people, asking more questions. Y'all got those qualifying questions? Every conversation, qualify your prospect. Ask them. You need to know what their why is. You need to know all the questions. Got it? Y'all got me? And listen, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. So if you need to hit me up directly, if you want to listen, I got a call. I want to practice before I make this call. I'm available. I mean, I do work, so probably like around like 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time is my lunch, and then after 3:30, I'm available. But just hit me up and let me know. We can do the role play. Get with each other because you can hear it when y'all talking to each other. You don't just need me. Y'all could talk to each other and listen to how it sounds and make some tweaks. Got it? So do a buddy system. Got it? Y'all got me? This was great. Thank you so much. All right. So y'all have a great night. Listen, reach out. I want to see all these wins. Okay. I'm gonna be looking for y'all. How many people did you talk to? I want to know what was the dialogue like? Okay. So don't let this be the last time. Let's continue this. All right, y'all. So wait, before we leave, I need somebody to pray us out. Do I have to call on somebody? All right, Dre. Dre, just pray us out. Yes, Dre, come on. Pray us out. Let's go, girl.
Lord, thank you for this time we've had today and fellowship and working hard with one another, this leadership program. Thank you for Kema and shedding her light on everybody. And Lord, give us the know-how, whatever it is we need to make this business work for us this time around, and let January be a prosperous month for us all. Amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Good night.